Hey guys, my name's Erick-Hernandez. I will be talking to you about the rabies vaccine. I will discuss who can get the rabies vaccine or who can get rabies in general, as well as how rabies is transmitted, and discuss a little bit how the vaccine actually works in humans. Who can contract rabies? So, any mammal can contract rabies. It's not just confined to just humans or just dogs and cats, for example. Any mammal can contract it. Um, Expanding on this, not just humans, dogs, and cats. You can have reptiles can get rabies, as well as birds or fish. It all depends on if they are considered a mammal. How is rabies transmitted? Rabies is typically transmitted through a bite of some sort, but this doesn't always have to be the case. Rabies can be transmitted through saliva, and it should be coming from an infected animal. Those are animals such as bats, raccoons, any animal that could be infected, and they can bite you, and then you can contract rabies. Rabies almost always causes death, which is why it's so important for you to get vaccinated. Um, Rabies, for example, doesn't have to be through a bite. An example is a bat living in your house. If a bat were to get saliva on you, you would have the ability to contract rabies even though the bat did not bite you. So with rabies, there's no real treatment for rabies. Therefore, that's why it causes death. But there is a vaccine. So if you were to get bitten, you would go see the doctor and they would inject you with a fast acting shot. This is going to send immunoglobulin into your system, which is then going to start acting to make antibodies so your immune system function can start working. So since there's no cure, um, they will be giving you 4 doses of different shots over 14 days so your body can start to become immune to the rabies. So, how does this work in the body? So, when the animal that's infected bites you or transmits saliva to you, uh, it enters the body, and then the virus is going to replicate at the site of the bite within the system, and then it keeps going. Virus will infect the nervous system, which is going to throw off the body. Then the virus is going to start replicating more within the body, which is not good because it's a mutation. And then it's going to go up to your brain. And finally, the virus is going to go from the brain nerves to other tissues, which is then most likely going to cause death if you don't go and get a vaccine right away. And lastly, this is the reference that I use. It was the Mayo Clinic's information about rabies.